We have the best player in Germany versus the... I need to give people titles in my head before I say them out loud. Crap. Oh, guys. What are we... Lamau versus the... Just that. Okay. What are we putting our votes on? I'm currently losing my voice. What does chat... Who does chat think is gonna win? The best player of the... Or the best player of Germany? We're currently watching Linus. That is a lot of lag. Hold up. I'm just setting up everything on my phone so that all I have to do is command match. Okay. Don't know why I ask you guys permission. I'm the one who's hosting this. Okay, we have Gamma taking a shot at Joseph King from the Royal Ray Ducks. Versus the underdog, maybe. Would you say Linus is the underdog? We have the German champion and we have the underdog. That could work. Okay, we have Gamma taking up quite more than what I would expect from the King KP bar. We have over here Linus taking the advantage of the dead area for the shot, passing all the way to Briar, who's going immediately for a curve shot, almost avoiding Castelhoven's castle wall, and chipping a little bit more at King. If Hawk is winning, I'm gifting a sub to chat. But can you gift it so that if he wins the first one, you gift, and then if he wins the second one, you gift again. You know, that's like, you know. I'm joking. You don't have to. You don't have to. We see over here Sean taking a shot at Darren, who actually takes up quite a lot. Haku is going here quite hard, actually. So a few people say Haku and a few people say Linus. So we shall see, we shall see. We shall see how it goes. Buddy over here passing it to Briar, activating the sideline spears. He's going to go immediately for that box. Never mind. That castle wall placement all the way from Linus is good. Was going to pass it all the way to Gazelle, but it's going to be intercepted by Arion. Arion against Izanami. I was about to say Izunami. Izanagi no Okami, you know? Izanami beats Arion in the focus battle, passes all the way to Gamma. Gamma is alone against Joseph King. I don't really think that having Gamma against King is the best idea. Either way, it got intercepted by the castle wall. Heat against Testcat, both wood. Wins the focus battle, okay. And passes it all the way to Briar. Briar, who actually has a good chance. He has a... I was about to say mountain move, but he has Elemental Destroyer. On Everyone's Soul, whoever wins the final will get smoked by Riku in a 1v1. On Everyone's Soul, whoever wins will smoke me in a 1v1, trust me. We have the Keeper's Awakening from Haku over here, being forced by the Briar. We see a breach from Linus, bringing him the first goal against Haku. That breach mattered. That breach mattered. 22nd minute of the first half. This is an uphill battle from here. Now, Riku, just use your longsword shot on that one bit. I did forbid the team, but I would do it against whoever I'm playing. I would, but I have respect. Testcat beating Gamma over here in the focus battle. Testcat passing all the way to Briar. Briar, who was about to get intercepted by Arion, and is now going to be forced out on the ball with Eris, the Thorn Princess, even though it's the Discordian Witch, but I want to call it the Thorn Princess. Arion, who's passing all the way up to Gazelle. Gazelle gets interrupted by Arion, and Izanami is going to try and take the ball once again off of Arion. who tries to make a pass but is perfectly positioned. Izanami passing all the way up to Briar. Briar needs to go get that. Briar is able to get that dead ball. And King is actually able to intercept that pass. Great movement over there from Haku. Could have ended up horribly for him if he didn't do that. Mare is able to get the ball, and we're going to get the halftime whistle. Wow. Whew. Whew. That breach mattered, guys. Believe me, that breach mattered. That breach mattered a lot. A player substitution over here, a double player substitution. I'm going to see Haku play it all the way from back here. I think he might be playing it a bit safe, but we'll see. We'll see how he decides to approach the second half. Linus is going quite well with the pressure, which I don't think is good when you are a defending Justice team. Heat Tackle over here is able to do wonders. Cavalry Advance is being activated, which is going to give Axel more shooting power. You do have to be careful there because you will be able... somebody who knows how to place the castle walls correctly would have taken that away from you. And then we have a shot chain all the way to Arium, 3,300. This might be enough to get Haku the 1-1. And yes, it is. The final is officially leveled once again. The best German player losing when the lights get bright. Kind of spooky, not gonna lie. It happens. Okay, we're going back. The second half has started with a 1-1 from Haku. We shall see how this goes. Briar versus 4Y Waterfall, which is going to force a desert drift. It's spelled the same way. English is a difficult language. Anyways, Waterfall from 4Y is able to get the ball, and we're going to see the sideline spears be activated all the way from Linus' side of the pitch. Linus doesn't want to play anything too risky, so he's going to try and catch from Axel, and he's going to Particle Accelerator, which is going to force an Elemental Catalyst off of Axel. And now we see Axel up against Darren, the curve shot from Jack, which is going to reach. It's going to stop the shot, actually. And we have the wall +1 making its appearance in this final, stopping what could have been a very, very dangerous play from Haku onto Darren. Now it's Gamma versus... I'm not even going to try and say that guy's name, but he lost. Gamma wins this focus battle. And now we have Gamma all the way up against King. The Hurricane is going to be used. This might be a shot chain depending on how quick the sensitivity is. Yes, it is. Maybe a little bit offside. Might be a little bit iffy, but the curve shot is going to matter. 3,000. Might be a 3,300 move. 3,400. 3,600. I keep getting the calculations off. Either way, it's a little bit under the half of the KP buff from Joseph King right here. Haku's trying to see his options over here. He's passing it all the way to Heat. Actually, a perfect pass over here. No hypertension points from Haku, so Meh is going to take the ball away from him with the Entertainer. The Entertainer making its appearance, making it very difficult for Haku to get in zone. We need the castle wall placement over there. Perfectly placed castle wall. If not, that would have been an assured 2-1 for Linus. Now we have Axel against Meh again. He's going to pass out into a scramble. That Jack wins with a 73%. I remember that English may not be a first language from Linus. Linus Tectus is supposed to be pronounced Linus. It's supposed to be pronounced Linus? I've just been saying Linus. I am so sorry. I have probably been mispronouncing the name this whole time. Linus. 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 Linus rolls off the tongue more. That's just me. We're seeing a substitution. Was it a double substitution? I was checking chat, so I didn't really check. We have Heat passing it to Zana, passing it to Xavier. Xavier against Terry. No one cares, my man. Hey, no one cares. A pass to Briar. Are we going to see a pass once again to the Izanagi? Offside over there with a castle wall placement. That's what you get for trying to play around the counter archetype passives. Too much of it and you will end up in an offside, which you don't really want. Passing the ball. Passing the ball all the way to Heat, and Heat is actually able to catch bomb Heat. And Heat beats Heat in a focus battle, and now passes it to Axel. Axel passes it to Arion. Arion is actually able to get it, but Arion intercepts Arion, and Arion is now against Arion in a focus battle. And Arion uses Vac Attack against Arion's power shot, and Arion's Vac Attack is able to beat Arion. Okay, we're seeing a counterplay over here. And we're going to see Rolling Steel. Yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't a clear offside. I'm just saying that's what happens when you start doing passes. Now we have Zanuck on his own against Terry. We have type disadvantage over here, but we will see what is done with Shell Burst. Shell Burst being chained all the way to Briar. This is just going to be a regular shot, a regular curved shot with the 30 tension extra power. 3,900 all the way to Terry. This is going to be a goal. 2-1 for Linus. And the game is lagging. The game is lagging a bit. But that is how the first match of the two of the final will end, most likely, unless there is something that gets pulled over here in 2 minutes. 2 minutes and a half stalwart suppression. And that's it. That's game 2-1 for Linus, Linus, whatever you want to call it. Currently winning this final. We do have another match. We have the away match. We have the away match to play. I need to put Advanced Judgment on, and then we shall have it. 2-1 at the moment. Linoon. What's the name of the Pokemon? It is Linoon, isn't it? The Pokemon Linoon. Linus my go. I need Haku to win. I need Haku to win, guys. Yeah, that's the joke. Okay. okay, I was just double checking. Linoon. Okay. We are currently spectating Haku's POV. And we're seeing a change in the keeper. Now we actually have Dvalin Z from the Zanuck Outsiders being Linoon's keeper. We shall see how that develops it. Yes, it is. Yes, okay. Haku over here is starting up with Cavalry Advance. And we're seeing Emperor Penguin number 7 right off the get-go. That is 1 out of 3 long shots. Immediately going for... Is Colacao going to be able to get this? Colacao is not able to get this, it seems. To 1 power. Oh. Oof. See, in the beta, that could have been a breach. So Dvalin is able to stop that with no issues whatsoever. And he's going to pass it all the way to Arion. Arion, who's going to try and get the ball off of Arion. Activates the sideline spears. Focus battle with the Arions over here. There is a little bit of lag going on, I think. That was not an offside. Hold up, I need to double check. Oh my lord. Okay, well this makes it 3-1 for Linus on aggregate. I'm just checking with the participants because they are telling me that they're playing with lag. We're seeing a triple boost over here. Okay, we're seeing Haku over here going for a curved shot. Back attack V3 from Arion, not going to be enough to stop that. 2,200 going straight to the Valin. Enough to get just under the KP, the half the KP. Elemental Catalyst over here from Briar. Briar over here with Buddy. Maybe Linus is the other country's best player? Maybe. Get that keeper over there, gets the ball, Haku gets the ball. Okay, we have this focus scroll over here, which is lost. Arion from Linus is able to get all the way over here. Takes a pass. Castle wall over there. There's an easy castle wall placement over there. Passes it out. Don't know if that was intentional. I have no idea if that was intentional. Here we have Linus over here taking Testcat, passing all the way to Briar, who's not offside. Okay. Okay. Doing a direct pass. Is this the first goal? Okay. Well, we're currently going into the second half with Linus winning by 1. By winning by 2 on aggregate. Oh yeah, winning by 2 on aggregate. Haku needs to pull in a few focus battles, etc. to bring this back. He needs to bring focus battles and 2 goals. And this might be the first of the few that are needed. Oh, Aaron was about to get that. And we are seeing the 1-1. That is the 3-2 on aggregate. 3-2 on aggregate. It's getting interesting. Haku is winning a few of the focus battles over here that he desperately needs. There is quite a lot of lag, and that is what, you know, we're currently talking about. There is a lot of lag. Elemental Catalyst. Will it be good enough to do a lot of damage to Ibuki Terry over here? Atomic Spin 2700. We will need a Flame Fortress and a Keeper's Grit to stop this. Which is not possible, actually. So Haku brings the competition back to 3-3 on aggregate. Haku brings back the competition to a 3-3 on aggregate. That's it. He just needs to stall and win focus battles the entirety of the rest of the match, and he will be the winner. He can obviously also score more goals, but his whole mission right now is to not let Linus score. A Stalwart Suppression over here being played by Linus. Testcat versus Testcat. Equal footing at literal equal footing. Crisscross over here. Crisscross winning. Crazy tournament, guys. Yep. Linus' Testcat over here trying to make something. Passes it to Xavier. Xavier against Powai. Powai, one of the best focus characters in the game at the moment. Xavier is actually able to beat Powai in the focus battle over here, allowing him to do a Celestial Smash, which might be chained. It is going to be chained all the way to Tezcat, which is going to a curve shot. Might be avoiding one castle wall, but one of the castle walls does reach. One of the castle walls does reach. The second one doesn't. Linus's Testcat does not have Elemental Catalyst, so that would have been a goal if he did have it. But Haku's once again. He just activated Elemental Catalyst. He knows. Wait. Okay. Okay, I thought the bug just happened. Okay, well now we have Testcat versus Arion. You need to pass out now. That's going to be offside. Never mind. Cavalry advance once again. We have 13 minutes left. 13 minutes left of the match. Darren did stop that shot. Sean is actually able to get that. Passes it all the way up to Tezcat. Sideline spears. Hold up. One perfectly placed castle wall. Yep. That was too close. He would have to be spamming the button of the special move in order to be able to do anything there. But I don't think that was possible. Yeah, no, he doesn't have intention. Okay, we have a pass back to Tezcat, who's actually looking very small right now on the screen. A pass to Heat, which is going to go straight to Briar. We might see another pass. No, we're going to see a direct hit. 2000, who's going to be stopped by Gao himself, Dimensional Deluge, which is going straight to Hakuru's goal. And with that, we have the 2-2, which makes this 4-2 on aggregate. This makes this 4-2 on aggregate. Gao himself pulling up at the last possible second. You need to win focus battles right now. Get tension. You need to win focus battles right now if you want to bring this back, Haku. Elemental Catalyst from Gamma. Elemental Catalyst from Gamma looks like it's gonna be the deciding factor because he still has the sideline spears. Haku risks it with a slide tackle and an offside, which I do not see. I did not see that offside. That was not offside. That was not offside. Right? That was not offside. That was not offside. That was not offside. That was a oof side, yeah. 29! And we have a winner! We have a winner. Linus wins the tournament. Three, 4 to Linus. No sub? Oh, dang it. A huge congratulations to Linus. A huge congratulations to Linus. GG's. Huge GG's. A huge GG's. It was a very intense. GG's, this was a fun watch. Linus is the guy who just won the tournament. Get ready to beat Linus at school. A lesson on footy. I think I lose him very badly. Did you just pay the ref to not send him the gifted? I think so. I think he'd rather pay the ref than pay me. We have a winner, and that is Linus. Linus is in fact the winner of Riku's Invitational Season 1. Linus is the winner. I may ask him if you're up for it. Yeah, though next time Riku... Yep.